But a lot of people look at it, especially in where we live now, right? Connecticut. I went through the numbers over the past 6 years. There's barely any kids that go to junior college. Like, and when I say barely, there might be less than 100 in the last 10 years, which is sad to say because that just kids aren't getting the opportunity. But then on the flip side of it, I look at it as parents are telling their kids that's not good enough. So they're not even exploring that opportunity because they have another person in the ear besides somebody like me or you or Pee-wee to say, hey, you can do this. You just need another year. Because that JUCO route, if it doesn't count as a year, is going to be better than your post-grad because you're getting college credits. Because most post-grads, you're not really getting college credits unless you're going there to take a full AP course, which I guarantee you most kids aren't if they're focusing on trying to find a college baseball school for the next year. So there are benefits to both, but I think a lot of people really need to sit down and be like, what are my options? Because if you can go to that post-grad for free, sure, go ahead. It's free. But most kids can't do that. They can go take their college credits at that JUCO, actually get that grit and grind of like what baseball really is that they probably never had, could change their life for the better, and then end up in a spot for 3 more years of school and 4 more years of baseball if they really wanted to.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
I don't know. It's a touchy subject.
I mean, I talk to families about it all the time. It's like they want to see all their options, and I'm absolutely okay with showing them all of their options, but there's absolutely a reality that they have to face at some point, which is like, what are my college offers? And the JUCO route and the post-grad route are absolutely opportunities, but is that the best thing for your family? Like, is that putting you in a good financial situation, or is that helping your son or daughter continue to compete at the highest level? Or, in some instances, like if I've worked with a player for multiple years and it's like you're just not progressing at the rate that we need you to, like, then maybe that's a different conversation that we need to have. But there's so many different routes, and I think people absolutely, what I took away from what you said is like people will kind of say that's not enough and kind of give up early on their options because they feel discouraged by that.
I think that's the problem, right? As I think, go back 10 years ago, forget the athleticism, forget anything, right? I think there was a lot more fight of I'm not giving up. And again, that might just be the generational shift, right? Or whatever you want to call it. But I think if the kids get back into like, I'm not giving up and like enough's not like, that's not enough, right? But there are a ton of opportunities with the portal now, more than there has ever been. So like, I tell kids all the time, I'm like, go take the chance, right? Say you don't want to go to that Division III school and that's the only offer you have. After the fall, if you absolutely hate it, you can go be a normal student and transfer anywhere else because you have college grades. Go. Like, what are you going to lose? It's not like those classes don't count, but people would be like, I don't know. And I'm like, do you want a chance or not? Because back in the day, if you got a chance, like you were lucky. Now it's like, well, I'm not getting a good enough chance. I'm like, there's no such thing as a good enough chance. You're the 8% playing college baseball. Like, that's the chance. It doesn't matter where it is. That's just wild.